I am messing around with my audio to make sure this works. It does. All right, so we're doing a little impromptu prepping for Rick and Morty. If you want to see us play the Dungeon of Wickedness, come check us out. We play on Saturdays at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. I host it here, but it's actually being streamed by Rob2E and at Twitch, Twitch TV/Rob2E. Come check us out. Well, the reason I'm starting here is because each week, per the Rick and Morty shtick, they jump from dimension to dimension, even though they're within the same dungeon. And part of that fun is I change the theme every week. So you can download the themes from the Fantasy Grounds forums. A lot of them are free, and they go into your extensions, and which can be found here. So this time we were using Steam Pirates. This time we're going to go with the Dark Lord theme. So while that's loading up, as I mentioned, the Dungeon of Wickedness is part of the starter kit. Dungeons and Dragons versus Rick and Morty teaches you how to play Dungeons and Dragons if you've never played before, how to be a dungeon master, how to set the games up, and things like that. Part of that adventure is this Dungeon of Wickedness. It's basically a dungeon crawl, is all it is. It takes you up from your characters from level 1 to level 3. There are 5 pre-made characters, and so what we've been doing, the way I played it when I run this, is the characters, the players themselves wake up in this avatar. And I've always played with veteran D&D players before, although you don't have to. And so what they look down and they see that they're in this avatar, and when they speak with the player's voice. So they have the knowledge of the player as well as the character, and so then they take it from there. The reason I say all that is every week, what character they play switches. So there's again, they're switching themes, they're switching characters from body to body, jumping around. I only have 4 players, so if you do the math, you realize that one character is not used each week, um, and it's all determined randomly. So we're going to do that right now. So I pull up the party, pull up the characters, and I'm going to first of all open up the 4 we used last week, because more than likely we'll be changing the name. I'm going to start here at the bottom with Drake. So he has a 5. So there's 5 to choose from. So you do slash 1d5 slash die die space 1d5, and it rolled a 5. So he's going to be Meatface again. So that was quick and easy. We go to, actually we're going to go ahead and give, I always give him a long rest just to make sure. Long rest. Like I said, the whole purpose of this is just have fun, kick open the door, kill the monster, grab the loot. There are some puzzles and other things in here, obviously, but for the most part, it's not supposed to be part of a long campaign. It's just supposed to be meant to have fun. It says so in the adventure itself. All right, so next we have, I'm going to go to Rob. So this time we're going to start with Ari and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw the 4-sider. 2, 1, 2. Wow, 2 of them are the same. That's interesting. That's never happened. The other thing that goes on with this is he has a wand of magic missiles, He used up 5 charges last week. So we're going to check and see how many he got back. 2, so he's still down 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then Leon, Marbanya. So we're down to 3. So we're going to go Ari, 1, Leon, and Manikiri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. All right, so Marbanya is actually going to be the thief this time. Marbanya. So this one is definitely not Marbanya. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we're going to make Ari odd. Leon is even. I always like to throw the 12 if I have a choice, just because the 12 is so overlooked and rarely used. That and the 10 sider are the two that aren't used very much. All right, so Ari was even. So this one is going to be Manicuri. Interesting, interesting. So these two need to be cleared. Everybody else is the same. We will give her her long rest. All right, and so now that the fun part's over, let's go back to figuring out what's going on. So um, I'm going to clear out some of these. Let's see. So what I've done is I've taken the images. These are all cartoons and things from the book. And as and I show them during play. So I've used the ones that have the asterisk are the ones I've used. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting Control 1, which changes it to normal text. Control 3 is a quote. Control 2 is bold. Control 3 can also just be a simple story entry. So if you can use it for either one. So Control 1 then means I can then just delete it. So we're going to go change all these to Control 1. All right, almost done with the cleanup here. So I don't have a whole lot left to show them. What I've been trying to do is use it as they come up. So for like the fly spell, they found a potion of flying. And so I then used this quote about the fly spell. Um, all right, so now all this stuff is just extraneous stuff that All right, so that's done. So this is all I have left to show them. Um, Hopefully, did I show this already? Pretty sure I did. Uh, yes, I did. Okay, so let's go with, get rid of that one too. Okay, so that's all I have left for my images. So on the map, anytime you open up an image, if you right click on it and go to 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you can resize it all at once. You like to go, you can do it vertically or horizontal. I usually use the horizontal myself. Um, and so you can see, spells Rick. I'm going to go ahead and expose this part of it. By the way, if you use the toolbar here, you can then easily go into the mask mode without going through all those normal weird buttons. I'm going to go ahead and just hit shift while in mask mode to unmask as I draw. So this is where they are. Rick with an exclamation point. There's a secret door up here. This is the player's map, so they don't know. I'm going to go ahead and change this over to Dungeon of Wickedness. If I can spell it right. All right, so they only have 4 rooms left. And so today we're going to be taking a look at those 4 rooms, make sure we are ready and prepped for it. Right now they are in the middle of a fight, and I don't need to change any other characters because, let's see, we're going to open up the combat tracker. So 2 of them switched. Let's go back to characters. 2 of them are switching, Keth and Leon. So Keth is gone. Leon is gone. Same thing with the main. Keth is gone. Leon is gone. Also, something fun I get to do is I get rid of all of this extra stuff. So what happens is last week they whoa. Can I control Z that? No, I can't. Oh well. 1, 2. I didn't realize that that could be done. I meant to just zero it out. All right, so we're going to put GP and PP. Game's almost over anyway, so I don't know that it matters, but let's see. And then what's happening is, can I change it here? I can't. Okay. Anyway, so what happened was they went into a room filled with treasure, like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but instead of chocolate and candy, it was treasure. Had they not touched anything, and then when everything was over and done, they would have been given 1,000 gold. But they touched stuff, so now the Oompa Loompas have arrived, or these orange people, and they're going to be attacked. And now they lose everything that they picked up in the dungeon. So get to go through their character sheets and take away their gold. I'm not going to worry about a lot of other stuff. I'm just taking away the gold and some of the magic items that they found. So the crown. The rest of this stuff I'm going to let them keep. Here we go. Ruby. Ruby. It's a shame, but somebody has to do it, so. I don't know. It says everything, but I'm going to let them keep the wand of tiny magic missiles. Um, I'm going to let them keep one. Go to his actions, and we're going to get rid of the one that has charges gone. Poof, there we go. And he has one gone because he has mage armor on. This has never been here. I'm going to add this cast. Oops, wrong one. Click. Damage. Take the foresighter to drop it down. And then the bonus is 1, and the type is force, lowercase. 1d4 plus 1 force. Boom. Simple as that. Constantina is dead. And last is Meatface. He has almost nothing. Wow. Okay. All right. So now close this. Open up party sheet. I don't know why that's still showing. Let me see if I switch it and I'm back. Okay. All right, so then now, so this is just a butterfly room. Each time a butterfly lands on it, they get healed. And it says, so what I've been doing is one of the characters is our normal DM. I'm not normally the dungeon master for Saturday nights, and he is going to be running it our next adventure, which is the Icewind Dale adventure that's coming out in September. So, as sort of as tongue in cheek, as the adventure talks to the dungeon master in the form of Rick, typically talking to Morty. I've been making it to where I share it with him so he can, as if we're teaching him how to DM. So I change this by hitting Control 3 into a speech bubble. Then if you right click on that speech bubble, you can then go down to paragraph types and then over here to assign speaker and then type in what you wanted. That's pretty much the only way to do that. If anyone attacks the butterflies, they all disappear. Okay. All right, so what we're doing then is looking at the next one, skeleton band. So I have a picture of the skeleton band. um, this room, all they're supposed to do is they can hear the sounds of bones. They don't attack because they're fun skeletons. Once the characters move closer, it's clear the skeletons are crowded around the xylophone and um, so the whole point is to get them to play and have fun. If they fail, the gentleman. All right, so after a character's done jamming, one of them approaches with the highest, whoever had the highest check, and roll on the bone gift chart to see what he grants the character. Okay, and it functions as regular instrument. All right, so last is Mama Owlbear. So for this, do I have the encounter already set up? Is it a picture? See the owlbear mom. Um, they don't have to fight her if they just pretend that they're baby owlbears. They can fight her. They don't have to fight her. So let's see if we. So it is there, and trying to decide if I want to shift this. There have been several times where I've just had to shift it because no, I'm gonna leave it. They can mess around and deal with these on their own. So delete this for now. All right, and the last thing I need is this. So this I did switch, you can see, to quickly make this a 20 by 20. Okay, I've used this battle map for other things. Let's go ahead and hit, if you hold control, puts the mask back on. I don't want them to notice or care that this is open. So I will share it to them like so. There we go. Here's Rick and the young green dragon. Let's see. Rick is at the bottom of a pit. I don't see the green dragon. Oh, there he is. Alright, so let's read this. See what's going on in this last room. Alright, so it just talks about how the room is set up. You can see it fills over here, fills the room. It tries to get them to go into the room. Simple wooden table bearing a small object sits in the middle of the room. Patterns of scintillating green stones cover the floor and walls. Alright, so I want to put a table down, so let's go ahead and open up my tokens. Items. What happened to all my stuff, man? Alright, let's see what's in. Here, this is a card table. Looking for just a regular old table. Those are all traps, traps, traps. Let's see. That has food. It's a crate with labels on it. Herb crate. Hay crate. I might just use one of these other things. What's this? A candlelit table. Interesting. That door. There's a torture rack. Treasure chest. Timber table. Here we go. Close enough. This has table with stuff on it. This is the ore samples. Books, letter writing, herbs. Wow, lots of stuff on here. Envelope. Didn't realize I had that many tables. Alright, so we found the table we want. For now, we're going to go quickly, just open this up so I can see what is going on. We are turning the table, putting the table over here. There's a family portrait on the table, which we're just going to link. Maybe. Here we go, family portrait. We will link it. Oh, it did link. It was just covered by the... with Cherry ripped out, cherry-shaped hole. All right, so why is there two portraits? All right, so for the first round, getting him. All right, so Rick, I do have Rick. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kill Rick, and we're gonna kill the green dragon. We're gonna put them down here. Those are just the special ones I used. All right, so anyway. All right, so I'm going to put a line down here in a box. What's in the box? Let's draw. Let's use a drawing. I'll put, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to put, and I'll figure out who they are right now. So, number 1, so we'll go to the characters. So so we're starting at 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 1 will be one in a room is going to be number 3. So that's Leon. So that is Maticuri. So this is Maticuri. Number 2 is going to be Drake. Here's the eraser. And while we're here, we'll delete this one. Back to the drawing board. So here's the only D. So now odd is right here is going to be Rob. So it is Marbanya. M A R Marbanya. And the last one is Sir Rob. Okay. So that's where they're going to be. Rick will be in the pit. Actually, no, he's already there, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay. Okay. The dragon and Rick are there. So for the first round, he can't be woken up. So the second round, his eyes snap open, and he focuses on the green dragon. Rick is control, bitches, he yells, and once Rick is conscious, the dragon focuses its tackles on him. Has armor class 17, 138 hit points. Where did he go? Boss room, here we go. Let's see, can I open him up? Rick, 17, 136, 138. Okay. Automatically takes half damage from the dragon attack, even without making saving throws. On each of his turns, he casts Fireball or Lightning Bolt. Do I have those on him? Spellcasting, yes. Fireball, he doesn't have Lightning Bolt. Why doesn't he have Lightning Bolt? It says Fireball or Lightning Bolt. When the dragon is close to being finished off, his next attack sends Rick to the ground. Then he has to fight. The characters give Rick some healing, and then I'm in control. So again, we're gonna make this. All right, so we are ready to go. Okay, folks. So, wasn't quite an hour. Didn't really need that much time. I just want to do some double checking on the fight that they're in now. We'll go ahead and make sure we mask this also. Control, doink, doink, doink. There we go. The room they're in now. What is the CR of this fight? Encounter CR 8. Okay, that's fine. right, so there's level 3. 4 of them are level 3. Again, they're fresh, brand new every week. Fully healed, ready to go. When I finish here, the door will open up. I'm actually going to put a token there, because now that I know I have them, let's go ahead and throw a door there. I want a dwarven door. Oh, that's all I have, huh? A log. I've got a large log for you. What's this? Here we go, wooden doors. Hold on, here we go. Boom. Close. So we're going to move it here, turn it, make it a little bigger. There we go. See, that's the door, folks. A door appears. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. We are ready to rock and roll for Saturday night. So once again, maybe hopefully you learned something today. Uh, if nothing else, you learned about the Dungeon of Wickedness and how that ends up, how that concludes. If you want to learn more about using Fantasy Grounds with Dungeons and Dragons 5e, I do this prep work for either Dungeons and Dragons or for my Wednesday night group on Tuesday morning at 10:30 on Pacific 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's 1:30 Eastern Time. Usually about an hour, hour and a half. And then on Thursday, I do the same thing. I'm sorry, Wednesday, I do the same thing with Fantasy Grounds. And actually, I should be streaming Magic the Gathering right now. So 2 o'clock on Thursdays, 2 to 3, I do Magic the Gathering. Just messing around with that. And of course, our live play of Starfinder Sunday nights at 5:30. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed it on YouTube. Subscribe, and I will see you next time.